So that's generally what we're about. So Nicole started obviously filming Cheshire Housewives this series. I can talk about that. Right, so that's in our lives, and it's on the telly now, and it's currently on ITVB every week at 9 p.m, where you can see a beautiful face.
And there's quite a lot of it to see.
Yeah, you've had a bit of nastiness, haven't you?
Well, no, because the face clearly is not for camera. It seems to grow.
Should we start this by talking about haters? I like to call them. They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, well, to be fair...
That could be a section.
Yeah, it could be a section. To be fair, I think I've been pretty lucky, because actually more you get to know sort of, within sort of an industry, how mean people can be. Actually, when I look at the whole thing, the first week, I had really, really positive feedback, but there were obviously a few Twitter trolls that were quite mean, and I was a little bit taken back because it was like so aggressive, and I think I was it was a bit like, wow, like, one particular person had put on there that they'd worked for me, like it was so personal and really, really attacking, and I was quite taken aback.
It affected you a little bit.
Yeah, and I reported it, and they took it down, and I was like, I don't even actually know this person. I didn't think people like that existed, just made stuff up. Anyway, but on the whole, people have been quite nice. Apart from obviously, because obviously my weight had become like a bit of an issue through the show. So I had a few mean comments.
I want to hear what these comments were. This is the section. They hate us because they ain't us.
Yes, well, I mean, I've got to be honest with you. I wouldn't lie about the size I was anyway. I wouldn't feel the need to.
You've never been big?
No, I think so. The biggest I'd ever been, even at my biggest, was a 12, like on the top. The biggest I'd ever been. But I am quite short, and I've got a fat face.
How tall are you?
5'2.5".
No, you're not. 5'2". Go on.
The half is very important. You tell me that all the time. But people put on there like, oh, have you cut all the size 16 labels out of your clothes? And so, but I was like, oh my God, like, so quite personal. But I would say it's been, 5% me, 95% really positive. And actually, I have lost more weight. People are really interested. So it was, so it's been quite good. But people are.
Is that the only nasty comment you've had?
About my weight?
No, about anything. Because I can tell you one that I've had. I've only had one or two. And I've got to be honest, I'm all about the hate.
God, right? He loves it.
I love it. You send me some hate, I'm all over it. I love it.
You lap it up, don't you?
Oh, it makes me laugh. So there's a meme of me on the
hilarious.
show. Well, this is the thing. I don't look for the hate. Nicole tells me every bit of hate there is about me online. It's like she revels in it. So anyway, she said to me the other week, there's a meme of you. And I'm like, what's the meme? It's like, so it's me saying something. And then over the top, it's Patsy from Ab Fab going, piss off.
Yeah. It was quite funny, wasn't it?
So it's quite funny. And the children found that hilarious.
Yeah. I liked. Do you know what I did like though? Someone put, but I actually thought this was really funny, and I took it as a compliment. So it's how you want to flip it, isn't it? So I don't know. Back in the 80s, there was a program called Widows, and like the main character, she was like the head of the gangster. Do you know what I mean? And they did a big robbery, and someone said I was like her, but I did apparently look like her. After I'd spent the money from the robry and had all the plastic surgery done.
Is that what happened on that show? Did she have
No, she didn't. But
that's what you've done with the dough.
That's what I did with the dough. So I thought that was really funny. So stuff like that, I don't really think is that mean.
In actual fact,